smoke weed, watu wanavuta weed alafu wanachizi. How will you react to that?
Wiz Khalifa haja cheesy, so sidhani kuna mtu ana cheesy. Me I think ni story na African ancestors. Like I mean,
Monkey. What's up fam? It's your boy Son of a Chief. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And there have been so many talks about the marijuana, aka weed, aka Mary Jane. And so today I'm going to be asking people randomly, what do they think about it? Should it be legalized? How do they take it? So I'm chilling out with Pius. So Pius, what's your thought when you hear the word marijuana or the word Mary Jane? Do you think it should be legalized?
Mbona isikuwe legal? Hii kitu usaidia kila mtu bana. This stuff, it's helpful kwa kila mtu. Sijaona side effects zake mbaya. Ukilinganisha na alcohol, like weed ukitumia, una relax, unakula. Lakini alcohol, violence, kutapika ni nini. So, to me, inafaa kuwa legal.
So, what basis are you categorizing it from? Or should it be legalized for medicinal purposes, for fun purposes, ama for both?
Kitambo ilikuwa inatumika for medical purposes.
Yes.
So, inaweza tumika medical na bado for fun.
Okay. Asante. Chilling out with Heaven and Abdallah. So Evan and Abdallah, the question is, do you think Mary Jane should be legalized?
Yeah, to my opinion, kwa vijana naona inaweza kusaidia vijana, like wajua wanaume wanatolea kwa stress. Unaenda meditation, unajisaidia huko, like si mbaya kutumia, juu haina effect kubwa sana kwa mwili ya mtu.
Okay, but there are other people who will say that Bhang inafanya wasiwe na cheesy, all those sort kind of things. What do you say, ama what's your reaction on that?
Seme tu ikuwe mtu apewe awareness ya kuwa limited, kama vile alikuwa wameka kwa sigara. Too much use of nicotine is harmful to your health, so waza kuweka pia hiyo alert ndio iwasaidie mtu asitumie sana.
Alright, what about you bro?
To my opinion, they should legalize it.
Why?
I personally, I smoke weed. And it's not that I use it for fun or for other purposes, but I use it because sometimes it makes me forget about my problems for a while. Yeah.
So, what's your reaction on hii issue ya wasio kusema if you smoke weed or marijuana you're going to go...
Yeah, you get mad?
Yes.
No, I've smoked weed for a very long time and I'm okay. I haven't run mad. Yeah.
So, let me ask you guys, do you think it should be legalized for medicinal purposes or for fun purposes or for both?
I think it should be legalized for both, but under restrictions.
Oh. So, for instance, how do you restrict yourself?
Like, I don't smoke every day or, smoke once in a while, like when I feel the need to.
What about you, bro?
I think it should be used for medicinal purposes. Maybe if it's to some disease, or maybe for a player who is, for those who are in sports, they can use it because it has no effect. So nipo watumie kwa medicinal purposes.
Kindly, will you tell us some of the names zenye like some of the nicknames za marijuana? For example, kama vile unasikiaga Mary Jane, unasikia Mary Jane, ingine ni? Shada, gani ingine?
Ngwai.
Gani ingine?
Amemaliza yote.
Wazi, asante. I'm chilling out with KJ and David. So KJ and David. There's this issue of marijuana. Do you think it should be legalized or not?
According to me, it should be legal.
Why?
Because many people use it, like huku Kenya, inatumiwa sana na mavijana. Mnajifanya ni legal, but ni legal. It's everywhere. Tena kuna hiyo story ya medicinal use. Shaona. can be used huko kwa maosi.
So what about this aspect of people saying that wasi wanavuta bangi, wanachizi nini? How do you react to that?
Hiyo ni story. Mi sijaona mtu amechizishwa na bangi. Maybe huyo ana vitu zake ameongeza, sio bangi.
Okay. So according to you, think it should be legalized for both recreational purposes and medicinal purposes?
Yeah, it should be legal for medicinal na recreation.
Okay, what about you, bro?
According to me, mi naona hiyo kitu inafaa tu kuwa legal kwa sababu in the ground sasa tunasema ni legal Kenya, lakini hiyo kitu hata ni common kama chai, unaona? So it should be like the other drugs. Mtu akisikia kunywa pills na yake anakunywa, unaona? So ikuwe tu legal na kila msee achukue decision yake. Wenye wanaitumia waitumie, wenye wataki waache, unaona?
Then there is the other issue of wase wanasema pia wase wenye wanavuta bangi they tend to like akili zao zinakuwa punguani and also wanaanza kuwa wachafu. How do you react to that?
According to mimi kitu najua kulingana na hiyo. Okay, wanasemanga ati kila mtu kuna brain capacity, unaona? Kuna mtu mwenye akitumia marijuana kuna vitu anampeleka mbio. Kuna mwenye akitumia hata feel ni kama amefanya kitu. Ikuruka pombe. Kuna mwenye akikunywa shot moja asha blank, unaona? Mwingine hata kunywe 10 baada yako sawa. Sasa mtu ajielewe na achague atumie ama aache, but hakuna vile bangi unasema yachizisha msee. Hiyo ni story tu.
So do you say it should be legalized for recreational or medicinal purposes?
Ifanye both. Kama ni medicine mwenye anataka kama dawa, atumie kama dawa. If for recreational, aitumie kama kujibamba.
Aya, could you kindly tell us some of the names, zile majina za chini zenye zinatumiaga kama vile unasikia MARYJANE, shash, hizo vitu.
Sasa jina ingine ya marijuana ama?
Hizo majina za chini zenye asia hawezi jua.
Hizo ni mingi bana. Kuna shash, kuna okay, sasa saa hii tukaanza kutumia hizo mashash. Sasa unasikia kuna msana kukwambia sasa tunatumia majina ya process ikitengenezwa. Unasikia utatumia roll ama mtu anakuambia utatumia sanif. Unajua kuna kusanifiwa before ikuje rolio, unaona?
Sasa kusanif ndio kufanya nini?
Sanif. Unajua kitu inakujanga na mbegu na matawi. Kusanif ni kutofautisha mbegu yake na taa.
Kama kusafisha, kutengeneza akakuweka grade.
Sasa kuna mbegu, kuna matawi za juu, kuna matawi za chini, unaona? Sasa mtu anakuambia unatumia sanif ama blunt, vitu kama hizo.
Chilling out with Damaris,
Diana, Constantine,
Diana,
Cynthia.
So Damaris, Diana and Cynthia. The $1 billion question is, do you think marijuana should be legalized?
I don't think.
Why?
Because iko na effects nyingi na I don't think ni poa.
That's the only reason why it should not be legalized.
Juu some people wanakuwa mad or something. Vitu kama hizo.
Alright. What about you?
I think it should be legalized.
Why?
Whether we legalize it or we don't legalize it, people are still using it. And the matter of fact is that most cartels don't want it to be legalized because they want to avoid taxes. Yeah. Yes, marijuana has its effect, but it still has its importance. Yeah.
For example, what's one of the importance?
It can be used as for medicinal purposes for cancer patients. Yeah.
Nice. What about you?
I think it should be legalized because I just have one reason. It will earn government money through taxes. Yeah, you know the businesses are going on selling weed and all that. So once it's legalized, the government can earn money from taxing those who are dealing in the business.
So there's a point my sister here said that some people take it and get mad. How do you react to that?
Okay, now when it's legalized, I think kutakuwa na control of its use to some extent. Because being illegal, watu wananunua tu like chini ya maji wanatumia and then like go crazy and all. So once it's legalized, kutakuwa na vile, you know, I think it has to go through KEBS or something. I don't know. So definitely.
So that can be regulated just like the cigarettes. What about you?
Yeah, I think what she has said is a very good point, and the fact that it's not legalized, people are still using it and the side effects. So as my friend has said, when it's legalized, there's a way the government can do something in order to educate or control its use. Yeah.
Right. So do you know any names that people use to term as weed? Zenye wanatumianga chini ya maji wasi wasijue. Do you know any?
I don't think. Shit. Ndom.
What about you?
I don't know.
What about you?
Wallahi zimepotea.
All right, thank you. I'm chilling out with
Eston Mwangi.
Eston Mwangi. So, Eston, the question is, do you think weed should be legalized?
No.
Why?
Like this stuff is not good at all. Hiki tu inaweza fanya mtu achizi. Me, okay, according to what I hear and some research have been done, hiki tu inaharibu mtu neurotransmitters. So, like, si poa tu. Mi siwezi kuwa for it. I'm against.
So, umesema inafanya wasio wachizi. Have you ever seen someone who has gone mad because of weed?
Yeah, though me say, okay, though it's not proven, mi nishaiona tu wase wakisema tu geshagi, ati mse amechizi juu ya bangi jo. Sasa mi nachukia tu, siipendi.
What about the other issue of people saying it should be legalized for medicinal purposes? How do you react to that?
Okay, some say that it has medicinal values, but okay, though siko sure, labda inakuwa tu na stuff inaweza unda dawa, like kama iko nayo, gava inaweza inafanya kufanyia research, ipelekwe labs, kama iko nayo, then inaweza kuwa tu poa ka iko legalized.
So your point is, should it be legalized for recreational purposes or for only medicinal purposes or for both?
For medicinal purposes only. Yeah.
Asante. Not with
Faima.
So Faima, do you think weed should be legalized?
Yeah, it should.
Why?
Because like most of the people huku Kenya wanaitumia, including our leaders, na ndo wamesimamia. So like wanauza but chini ya maji, and most of the people are using na bado inaleta do. So wa legalize. Hata but like most of the teenagers right now are using weed more than alcohol. Yeah.
So would you recommend someone to use weed rather than using alcohol?
Yeah, juu weed it's more cheaper first, alafu zinakushika una medi tu, but alcohol when most of the people use like wanna misbehave, but weed una medi, you meditate.
What is meditation?
Thinking about something, like you go deeper in thoughts.
Sasa ni kama unapiga yoga.
Yeah.
All right. So there's this aspect of people saying kuna wasee wamechizi because of taking bang. Let's say for example, mahali umetoka ushago unasikia ule mseki tulimchizisha ni bangi. How do you react to that?
That's a myth. Kuna difference ya bangi na si kuna hizi za ushago watu wanatumia. So kuna difference ya bangi na hizo. So hiyo ni myth ati watu juu like let's say in universities ka watu wengi wanaitumia wangekuwa shachizi, but hakuna mtu amechizi.
Okay.
Watu wanasemanga like na nikivuta bangi sasa itanisaidia nisome for a certain paper. So I think to some point inasaidia.
All right. So the other question is do you think it should be legalized for recreational purposes or for medicinal purposes? Or both?
Both.
Why both?
Because some people may take it for medication and others for recreation purposes. Kuna mtu ataitumia tu aende akae kwa nyumba amedi, mtu mwingine maybe ako na shida aitumie. Yeah, it depend.
But you know, if it gets legalized, the government is going to regulate it. How will you guys take that?
It's okay. Yeah.
Right. Asante. Not with
Dotado Leon.
So Dotado Leon. The question is, do you think MARYJANE should be legalized?
You're talking about weed.
Yes, I'm talking about weed.
At my perspective, I think weed is something that has a high negative influence, especially to the youth. So I don't think it should be legalized. Yet it's bringing issues like high crime rate, mental issues, and all that stuff. So I don't think it should be legalized.
All right. What about there's this notion other people are saying that weed can be used for medicinal purposes. How do you react to that?
Now, the person who said that in the first place should be able to come up with a scientific proof that it has medicinal value, of which I suspect there might be a medicinal value. But the thing is the negative impact, especially to the brain. I've seen people gone mad because of weed. So if we can do away with weed. Personally, I think it will be great. I've seen countries like Jamaica having high crime rate and all that stuff, and it's not good. It's not good.
But Canada have legalized it and there is no high crime rate.
Now. You see, we are not in Canada, so we are not on the ground to tell that Canada, that there is no negative impact in Canada.
Yes.
But we have seen negative impact here in Kenya, especially in Machakos, where we have places like Kadesh. We have very, let me say, uncouth behavior in Kademboni. So yeah, I don't agree with that.
So what if it was to be legalized? Will you allow it to be legalized for medicinal purposes or recreational purposes or both?
Oh, if I allow it to be legalized, which I don't allow, I can't allow it to be legalized.
That is, you said if it was proven. If it is proven medicinal, will you be of the opinion for it to be legalized?
Now, if it's proven, they can give us a way for us to intake that weed, or how do you call it? Mary what?
MARYJANE
or whatever. So I think like Panadol, there's a way, there's a quantity you take in Panadol. You don't just smoke it in. No. There's a way you intake it for a particular purpose. If it's headache, it's headache. If it's something else, it's something else. If it's stress, I'm not sure about that. It's stress. So yeah.
All right. Thank you. Chilling out with
Joseph Wambua.
Brian Cage, yeah?
Brian Cage.
Godwin, our pal Instagram, you need Godwin.
So Godwin and your friends, the question is, do you advocate for legalization of weed?
No. Juu mayuth wengi siku hizo wana overdo hii kitu. Wanatumia excess hadi inaenda to an extent that inawaharibu.
What about you?
No.
Why?
My reason is as you see, like for example, those with smokers wanakuanga like they are addicted. Sasa unapata do mingi yao badala kuinvest, they are much interested in weeding, so kazi yao tu ni wanasota tu, in short wanasota.
Right. What about you?
Mimi nasema no pia kwa sababu kuna magonjwa kama nini zina affect lungs, hizo smoking and doing nini ina affect lungs, so unaweza pata cancer, lung cancer, vitu kama hizo na ni bad to your health. Unaona hiyo ni very wrong. So haina haja kugonjeka bure na cancer juu ya kuvuta moshi, unaona hivyo. Sasa mimi nasema no.
All right, there is this thing here, some research was done and then there are people who are saying it should be legalized for medicinal purposes. What do you say to that?
You know, ikifika hiyo sekta ya medicine, unapata huku Kenya kuna hiyo mali safi, unapata nyingi imejazwa na takataka, unapata inafanya kuongezea ugonjwa badala upone.
So that's your reasoning?
Yeah.
All right, what about you?
Mimi venye naona wanasema legalize kama medication. Mimi naona chenye wanataka ni kuinvest, waribu watoto wenyewe juu unajua ni tiza capital. Sasa unikawa na gain capital sasa wakigain capital wanaribu watoto wenyewe. Sasa you see, sasa unapata the weed that we use smoke in Africa ekwangi ni safi. So you see like huko majuu wanakwanga wao wenyewe wakivuta, unajua wako na dosa, sasa wako na hiyo mechanical systems, wanaweza safishwa damu nini. Sasa mimi naona it is not appropriate.
What about you?
Mimi bado nasema no. Amniteka no juu health, by the way tunafaa kuangalia health by the way.
Sasa ndo tunasema for example isemekana itatumika for health purposes. Yeah, Joe, there are people recommending it for that. How would you be for the idea of it to be legalized?
No, I'm not with the idea for it to be legalized. Inafaa tu kuwa illegal tu hivyo tu, iko tu hivyo tu.
Asante. So I'm chilling out with
Juguna Mwangi.
Juguna and
Michelle.
So Juguna and Michelle, what's your take on legalization of weed?
I don't think inafaa legalize you. Like, I mean, this stuff, there's the fun to it, mazetu wase wakitumia na huko hivyo BTS behind the scenes. Yeah, so maze acha tu ibaki tu ni vitu za wajanjezi huku chini. Sitaki story mingi.
What about you?
Mr. Kilegalize. Fun ya weed ni kuivuta like mkiwa na uoga, that's the fun. So kilegaliziwa haitakuwa na fun, ita lose fun.
So there's this aspect of people saying that people who smoke weed, watu wanavuta weed alafu wanachizi. How would you react to that?
Wiz Khalifa haja cheesy, so sidhani kuna mtu ana cheesy. Me I think ni story na African ancestors. Like I mean sioni like kama kuna the fact weed that watu wana cheesy wakitumia weed. But of course too much of something is usually poisonous, so ina depend pia na consumption ya weed and the quality pia ya weed yenye sana consume. I mean,
So do you want to mean there are several varieties of weed?
Yeah, true.
Would you mind sharing that with us?
Really like sijui, lakini najua kuna Ethiopian Kush, kuna something different like kuna ni tofauti but all the same mazee. Ina depend pia na kwa kama unavuta nyaru, kuna pia zile sitaki kujifanya najua vitu mingi kuhusu weed ama nini, but all I know ni ati kuna varieties of weed and stuff.
So now that you guys have said you don't like, you're not for the legalization, there's this aspect of people saying maybe it should be legalized to be used for medicinal purposes. How do you react to that?
For medicinal purposes, anything that ina improve health, well and good. Mi napitisha kama ina improve health na kama ina promote better health, it is okay, kwa sababu pia helium I think inatumika for health ama ni nini. There's also something yenye ni illegal like inatumika for health kama morphine. Yeah, si unajua this thing to do with dirty Fanta.
Yeah.
So and it is a combination of codeine and morphine I think so. So sinatumika like pia for health purposes. So kama inasaidia health maze tumia.
What about you sis?
Me all in all akwa isilegaliziwe na isilegaliziwe. Kai inatumiwa kama drug, wacha waitumie kama drug but still isilegaliziwe.
So tell guys to subscribe.
Maze, subscribe, support our guy here maze. These are young talents. Kenya needs you. Cancel culture maze. Don't cancel your friend, instead support your friend maze. So big up bro, do what you're doing.
Subscribe.
So guys, it's been your boy MJ. Make sure that you subscribe, like, comment and share. Peace. Bye.